Hello, everybody. Raul Luna here. Raul Luna. Hey, welcome to today's, social media talk. Happy Friday from wherever you guys are. We're seeing here we can get Instagram going, Facebook, welcome, YouTube, welcome. Hopefully here now with Instagram connecting. Let me know if you're able to hear me. All right. So what I'm going to be, sharing here today, it's something very powerful. So, go ahead and leave me your messages. Remember, always go ahead and share with others. We're going to be talking about how to make money. Okay. Basically how to make money while you're sleeping. All right. So, it's interesting because there's many different ways, obviously, and I'm going to be mentioning four of them. Although, if you know of many others, go ahead and leave them down below here. Okay. Go ahead and leave them down below. If you know of other ways that you can make money while you're sleeping. Okay. Now, one of them. All right. Number one, you could be lending money. If you're one of those people that basically have money to lend, hey, guess what? You could be lending money to others, and they're going to have to pay you interest rate on basically your money if you have the funds to do so. Number two, you could actually be buying rentals, right? You could be buying real estate for a cash flow for rental purposes. Number three, you could be putting your e-commerce business, all right, that actually operates on different time zones, as well as being able to be on an automated basis. And number four, you can have a business that has memberships. Okay. We often think that only the digital businesses can have memberships, and that's not true. Even a restaurant can have memberships, or even a barber shop can have memberships. Many different businesses, brick and mortar businesses, can have actually memberships, and gives you the opportunity to have a renewable revenue every single week or every single month, depending on how you do it. But I'm going to stick to what I know. And what I know in this case is real estate. All right. So let's take a dive. If you have a calculator, this is the time that you're going to want to pull it out, because I'm going to be sharing something that is very, very important. Okay. But before I get started, always remember that there's this guy that pretty much a lot of people know by the name of Mr. Warren Buffett. Okay. One of the richest men on earth said that if you don't find a way on how to make money while you're asleep, that you're going to end up working your entire life. And it's interesting because nothing wrong with working your entire life. As a matter of fact, I'm one of those people that I know I'm going to be always, working, growing, empowering, adding, value to other people's lives, to you, that is watching this video right here, until, I die. Why? Because I love what I do. So I think it's important to understand that. All right. So let's get to the rental, to the cash flow, to the real estate world. All right. Now I'm going to make, and this is, you can make your own assumptions, whatever it is, but I'm going to make a real, a real scenario basically of, how is it that with real estate, you could actually be making money while you're sleeping? And, get a pen, get a pencil, and get a paper, and let's, start drawing on the board. Put close attention. Number one, let's assume, okay, there's bigger rents, but for the sake of making numbers very, very easy, okay, and I'm going to get a calculator right now. Let's assume that you're collecting, that you are the landlord, that you are going to buy real estate for cash flow purposes. And that basically the way you're going to go about, let's just say that you collect $1,000 of rent every single month. Okay. Now it's interesting because if you actually grab the entire hours on a day, it's 24 hours, multiply 24 hours, just do the math with me, multiply 24 times 30 days in a month. And I'm going to make it very basic, very simple. 30 days times 24, or 24 times 30 days gives you, 720 hours in a month, 720 hours in a month. Now divide 720 hours in a month divided by $1,000. That means that your resident, is paying you 72 cents per hour. 72 cents per hour. Now, let's assume that you sleep 8 hours. Okay. Some people actually sleep their life out basically by sleeping 10, 12 hours. I don't even know how in the heck they can do it, but let's assume for the sake of this math that you sleeping 8 hours a day. Okay. And everybody else assuming that also they sleep eight hours a day. So 8 hours. Okay. Remember the 72 cents. Okay. 8 hours times 30 days. That means that a person that sleeps 8 hours per day is sleeping 240 hours in a month. Okay. That means that you will be sleeping right around about 240 hours in a month. Now, times that by the 72 cents. Okay. That's $172 and, $172.80 per, month that you are making money while you're sleeping. And that's only off of one unit. Now, just imagine if you had, 5, or if you had 10, or if you had 100, or whatever that number is. Now, pay attention. I'm not including, expenses. I'm not including utilities. I'm not including any of, mortgage cost or interest cost and things like that. But what I am saying is the following: real estate, okay, rentals is one vehicle that you can do it with. And while you may think that it takes too long, I think that it takes longer for you to change your mindset so that you could actually start doing the investments, the necessary investments that is actually going to basically pay in a very big way. Now, I love rentals specifically because it allows you, it's not like you have to be there working physically. It's not like you have to basically grab your resident by the hand and show them the path on how to pay rent. It's not like you have to be there doing something, in the property, every single day in order for the property to, make you money. And that is extremely powerful if you know how to locate the demand of the property, the location of the property, and which properties actually tend to cash flow best than others. So just wanted to share that, this Friday, Friday late afternoon, so that you can put some perspective. You could obviously make money while you're sleeping, lending also. I got a lot of my private money lenders. Guess what? While they're sleeping, they're making money because of the same fact, right? They lend money so that I can buy real estate. And guess what happens? They're making money while they're sleeping through lending, through, you could do it through real estate, cash flow real estate. Okay. You could do it through e-commerce if you are into the digital world of, putting a business online, or, memberships. You could also do that as well. And it's very interesting because almost any business, okay, you could actually make money while you're sleeping, if you're building a membership around it, okay? And I can share that because one of my businesses, my membership around it is the rent, okay? For the cash flow properties, what is the membership? Well, a tenant or a resident, as I like to call them better because I have much respect for my residents, it means that, okay, they make a lease and they say, hey, Raul, I want a 1-year membership. I'm going to pay you 1,000 or 2,000, depending, the type of, the type of property. And guess what? This is what I want. I want a lease for X amount of time. And it's basically a membership for real estate, and guess what? I'm going to pay you every single month, X amount of dollars. Guess what? Not the entire day. It's day, obviously. So guess what you have the opportunity to do? To collect and make money while you're sleeping. And if you're smart enough, what you're going to do is you're going to study from where the demand is, what is the best asset class, what is basically the greatest location, what is the ones that actually gives you the more return on your money or on your investments. And it's interesting to see that basically, to me, the best way that I found, I love multifamily for the cash flow aspect. Okay. For the cash flow aspect, single family for the actual, fix and flip. Okay. And I'm talking specifically to the areas that I invest in, actively. which I think it's important. Bay Area being one of those sections from San Francisco to San Jose, for fix and flip. I like a lot of those to be single family homes, or duplex, triplex, fourplex, but anything bigger for specific cash flow, for specific, revenue on a consistent basis, I prefer, the larger the complex, the better, the more doors, or the more, families that you could actually put into one single roof, it's going to have that much better, revenue making, cash flow there. So anyways, go ahead and leave me a message down below. Hopefully you actually understood, how to make money while you're sleeping. Build your rental portfolio. Build it consistently. Build it very under a very massive focus. Build it, build it, build it. Because if you don't, then guess what? Maybe you're going to be paying while you're sleeping. You don't want to pay while you're sleeping. You want to earn while you're sleeping. All right. So anyways, for some things, we're going to have to pay anyways. All right. While we're sleeping. But if you counterbalance it, with getting paid, on the other side, it actually works very powerfully. Go ahead and leave me a message down below. Congratulations, a virtual hug. And always remember that you're one real estate deal away from changing and achieving whatever is it that you're looking to achieve. The vacation, the donation, the giveaways, whatever is it that you have in your mind. Congratulations. See you next time. Thank you.